Hi, how are you doing today?
Hi, how you doing?
So, who are you? What's your
My name is Derek Takeuchi. I'm an art curator and gallery owner. I've been in the business for 22 years. Most people around here know me from San Pedro. I'm one of the founding members of San Pedro's Art District about 15 years ago, which is still going on and going very strong. It's my hope that I come to Long Beach and do something very similar here, because currently Pine Avenue does not have a very large art district. Actually, it has no art district at current.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about how San Pedro Art District started? What was the process that brought you there?
San Pedro, like any other community, was a community that artists, we seek places that are very relatively affordable to rent, and then we kind of congregate and we create an art colony.
So you're an artist?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Okay, great.
Okay. I'm an artist in the business of selling art. Okay. And,
artist and businessman. Okay.
And we also, try to develop area. And it's a very important aspect to any major community that's trying to do economic development in the area, because a lot of times we have oppressed areas, places that are lower income, and artists are a very, very good avenue to utilize for the community. It brings beauty into the community, kind of like a very interesting musical and bohemian beat.
Right, you got to have your culture there.
Yeah.
Something for people to do, and the excitement that it brings to have creative people all around you.
Right, our original, just like Laguna, La Jolla, Melrose, any other art district that is, everybody's been pushed out. This is what happens in art districts. The artists come there because the rent's relatively affordable. As the art district grows, they have development. Once the development occurs, the artist gets pushed out, you have to create a new art district. Right now, Long Beach, Pine Avenue, Pacific Avenue, prime location. I understand. And
you're talking about Long Beach now?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, and so what's going on with the Long Beach scene right now that you're trying to help promote today?
They have the East Village. I think they have the second Saturday art walk right now. There's some nice galleries down there, some great artists in town. However, the actual art walk, I think, has kind of lost the winds in the sails. It doesn't have a really great momentum. It has turned into a little more artsy.
What do you think the problem is there?
Because I think this is a controversial statement, but the booths that they have, they kind of, I want to be politically correct in saying this, the arts and craft and fine art kind of don't go together. Arts and crafts have their place. I mean, I love arts and crafts, and I also love fine art. However, you can't do a fine art district and put arts and craft in the same district.
Okay,
we have the same confidence.
So it's more arts and craftsy kind of blues.
It's becoming that, which there's nothing wrong with arts and crafts.
Right.
However, that district, as well as San Pedro, we're trying to establish a fine arts district.
Right, it's a little misleading, right? To have our arts district be arts and crafts rather than be fine artists, painting and sculpture, traditional arts like that.
Correct. Now, one of the things that I've always very commonly done, as long as I've been in the art business for myself, I've been in the business 22 years, been in business for myself for 15 of those. I've always combined music and art, because both genres are absolutely cross-complementary to each other.
Has it been like Coos, or what is it comparable to, your arts and music meeting? Have you been a gallery director or a music director?
I've been a gallery owner, and I love to put on a big hurrah. It depends on what the medium is. Like, if I have abstract expressionist art, as you know, Jackson Pollock was one of the earliest inspirations in the jazz beatnik era to create abstract expressionism. I'll put some kind of bohemian jazz music in there, and depends on what the mood of the art was. Sometimes I'll use chamber, classical music.
Okay, so it depends.
Depends on what the feeling of the art was.
I see. Okay.
Like Violet Parkers, for instance, is one of my artists, and I would use chamber music because it's a very sophisticated clientele.
I see, so it's a little
Divine clientele is very sophisticated. Yes.
Okay.
Now, I have here an example of two world-renowned musicians. I'm going to have Jessica Smith and Juliana Okai. I wanted to kind of let them take over the floor for a few minutes. And
great.
I'll start with you, Juliana. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background?
Yeah, tell us who you are first.
Yes, I was born in Japan. However, I studied music in Vienna with scholarship. And now I have been, past 20 years, I have been cruise ship headliner.
Cruise ship headliner?
Yes,
okay.
I do the violin cabaret act.
Say where it is again?
Violin, I play violin.
You play violin?
Yes, but I do cabaret act, music act.
Okay, and what's the name of the cruise line that you're on?
I was almost everything, Royal Caribbean, Holland America, Celebrity Cruise
Royal
Line,
Caribbean?
Cunard, mostly major all cruise line I worked.
And are you based out of Los Angeles? Or
No,
where
actually, past 20 years I have been in New York City.
New York,
And
okay.
also Nice, South France.
Okay, so you've been living there in Europe and
Yeah, because I'm also an artist. I do the paintings, oil and water. Yes, I do
You're
both.
multi-talented. You're a painter.
That's the way I
and
met him.
you play the. Did you say you play the violin?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like you wouldn't believe.
really,
Not
really. Oh wow. I'd love to hear some of it sometime. So would our
Yes,
viewers.
I'd love to, yes. So when
Okay.
he opens our gallery.
Great.
And I've been doing many shows in this area also.
So you're trying to provide support for an art show. Would you do a whole art show and then come perform too?
Yes, I do mostly opening ceremony with violin.
Oh, I see.
Yes, but I do a lot of musical show in Palm Springs and this Laguna area.
Okay. How long have you been playing and making music?
All my life
Your
I have
entire
been playing,
life.
but 20 years I have been headliner on a cruise ships and
great.
traveling all over the world. My next cruise will be in a few months.
And where is it coming?
Then
and where is it
I go
going?
to from Singapore to go to France.
Oh,
to
I see.
this,
Okay. How
world
wonderful
cruise.
for you. And where are you from originally?
Japan. I was born in Japan, Kyoto,
Japan.
Remember, she was educated.
but educated France
Educated in
and Vienna
France.
and France. Yes.
Okay. Super. At an art college or at
Yes, I graduated university in Japan and the music academy in Vienna.
And what do you know about Long Beach? Have you been to any of the
Oh
museums
no,
here or
actually,
played
this is
here
my
before?
first time because this is
okay,
my first year in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I never came this area.
right.
Today is my first time because of.
So if we had an art walk down here for you, would you come and play for us?
Yes, I
sometime?
would love to,
Come play at
yes.
Derek's Gallery maybe?
Yes,
The
I
open
would
one?
love to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'd love to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Is there a website where people can check you out?
Yes,
or-
www.julienaoka, JULIENA.com.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm now writing the book. It's called Led by Voice.
Led by voice?
Yes.
Led by voice.
It's
okay.
very mysterious story, but my real life story.
Your real life
So,
story. Oh, so
yes.
you're writing your autobiography?
And HBO is interested,
HBO?
yes, to make a movie. So when it's published, please read.
Okay, yeah, well tell us, keep us up to speed on where you're at, okay, online.
Thank
Let
you.
us know.